Relax down there, Miss Downs.
I'll just take it. That's all.
Oh, what the heck?
Whereby we keep reducing the cost. I think we have ways probably in the area that we know time and reduce that cost.
I don't know.
We ready?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Good morning, everyone.
Okay.
We'll get started on the economic development portion of the presentation, and very informal. Feel free to stop me, ask questions as I'm talking. I'll try to get through my portion as quickly as possible. So I always like to start off when we start talking about economic development and to sort of point out the obvious, which we all hear all the time. So economic development is a process, it's not an event. The event that we see is when we all show up for the announcement where we're announcing job creation and capital investment. But as everyone in this room well knows, there is a very long and deliberate process that must be followed in order to get to that event, which is where we are able to announce that job creation and investment. So again, it's a process. So what is economic development exactly? It's a process through which wealth is created. And how do we do that? By attracting jobs and investment into the community. And our mission statement for the Economic Development Department follows that principle of creating wealth in the community by bringing in new industry, by facilitating existing industry growth, creating new jobs, and new capital investment in the area. So the way we're going to talk about this in economic development today is we're going to talk a little bit about the past, talk some about the present, and then look at where we're going in the future. So we'll start with about 2 years ago, 2005-2006 timeframe. Fairfield County had many successes. Every building in the community was occupied. We had Elite ES move into a former skating rink in Winsboro because there was a shortage of buildings in our region. They were actually looking for a Caterpillar supplier. They needed a building, and there wasn't anything available, so they bought a skating rink and upfit it for their needs and started running the business here. So 2006, we were very, very successful. Guardian moved in, hit the existing buildings in the community. And then 2007, really 2008 is where the economic recession really hit Fairfield County hard. We lost Perry Ellis, major employer in Winsboro, and then we also lost Plastic in the same year. So we were hit very hard in 2008 by those industry closing. At that time, the council said, things aren't looking like they're going to be getting any better anytime soon. What do we need to do? How do we position ourselves so that when we come out of this economic recession, we know that things will improve and the economy will improve. How do we position ourselves so that when things do get better, Fairfield County is able to attract new industry, to facilitate new job creation and new investment? So there was a very deliberate planning process that started taking place in 2008, 2009 to focus on product, infrastructure, and workforce development. These were, again, the 3 initiatives we just talked about: workforce training, product development, and infrastructure development. So let's talk about workforce development first. The county did not have a level of technical college presence in the community. That's very important. We understand that in this day and time, in order to enter into the workforce, the people need to have the skills necessary to be productive, and therefore it's necessary to have some sort of technical college or some sort of training presence in order for the people to get the skills that they need to be successful. The county partnered with Midlands Technical College and created a quick job center in Fairfield. And it's been very successful. It was actually modeled after those campus. Many of you that were on council back at that time, I think you remember, as the planning was taking place, let's use this campus as a model for this workforce center. So the second step that we talked about was product development. And we're going to just take one step back quickly to remind everybody, why do we want to focus on product development? Why is that important for economic development? And these are some quotes that came from our Secretary of Commerce, Bobby Head. You want business to come, you have to have a place for them to locate. We heard that earlier today from Ray as well. It's as simple as that. And these days, it's really government's role. Gone are the days where private investors are actually going to go into a community and build the infrastructure necessary. It's government's role to do this. And you can see a few of these, again, just quotes from Bobby. Without key infrastructure supported by county governments, business will go someplace else. You have to have that critical product and infrastructure in place in order to bring businesses into your communities these days. So we talked about why product development, but why Fairfield County? Why should Fairfield be doing this? What's so unique about us? And again, Ray talked about this I-77 corridor, and he talked about this key asset we have here, the Charlotte Douglas International Airport. There are multiple direct international flights that go in and out of Charlotte Douglas every day. We are on the radar screen in Europe, and we talk every day about the fact that you can get a direct flight and be in Charlotte Douglas International Airport from Germany, from France, from any other European location. So we have this driver in our region, the airport, as well as we are strategically located. We're 30 minutes from Columbia. We can pull from that huge workforce down in the Columbia area. We can pull from the workforce in North Texas, as well as within our own community, which is why, again, it's so important for us to be focused on that workforce side of things to develop our workforce internally in the county. You can see we have the connection right on I-77, 5 interchanges there. So we're about 2 hours from Port Charleston. Fairfield County is in a position for growth. The one thing that you absolutely cannot change is where you're located, and we have a prime location that many other counties in the state of South Carolina wish that they have. So again, now we're going to talk about the product development initiatives that were started back in the 2000 to 2009 timeline. So this is our defined industrial corridor. You see what's up here. So you see Highway 34 here. You see Peachtree here. This was defined as that industrial corridor. Why? Because again, you have I-77 that comes right through this area, but also because this is where the existing water and sewer infrastructure is. Back in 2008, we had the Walter Brown Industrial Park, which has been a very successful industrial park. It was a small industrial park, had small tracts in it. Not one parcel in that park was larger than 18 acres. Our data was showing, our research was showing that the majority of projects that were looking for greenfield sites, so looking to build buildings, were looking for 25+ acres. So we were missing out on a whole host of projects because we did not have available land in an industrial park setting where due diligence had been performed on the property that met that criteria of 25 or more acres. So then that's why we started focusing on Fairfield Commerce Center. This is a 684-acre industrial park, fully master planned, served with infrastructure. It is a South Carolina Department of Commerce certified site. And as you all well know, it was talked about this morning, we just announced last year that the Bank of America will locate its North American corporate headquarters in this industrial park. They are the This is the Bednag site right here. Again, talking about product development, what's the other resource that we had? We had the Walter Brown Industrial Park. And again, this wonderful industrial park, great access here, we have some existing tenants in there already. Elite ES moved in to the speculative building in that industrial park back in 2011, 2012. We filled the former Prime Metals building that was vacant. And again, you have that great access. You have access from Beach Road as well as access from Highway 34. So this park is an asset. You know, we wanted to look at how we can make it more competitive. So what did we do? We partnered with our engineering partners and we updated the master plan in 2011. We took all of the necessary steps to update all of the due diligence. When someone's looking to invest in your community, when a company is looking to come in, our job is to show them that there's less risk to locate Fairfield than somewhere else. So how do we do that? Well, we show that if they need to build a building, that we've already done all of due diligence, but we know that they aren't going to hit any wetlands, or we have an idea of what the soils look like, but they're not going to have any barriers to be able to build their project out. So we updated all of the due diligence on this industrial park, fully master planned it. We did site development plans with cost estimates, so that if we have a prospective client that has an interest in one of these available parcels, that we have a rough idea of what it's going to cost them to actually grade their site for their building. Okay. The situation we're in right now with this industrial park is there are 3 available parcels, these 3 parcels right here, total 58 acres, and we also have our 13-acre speculative site. So this is again some of the work we've been doing from an industrial product development standpoint as far as industrial parks. The other key piece is, and Bobby said this frequently, Bobby hit, excuse me, that usually when a project start out looking, they start looking for an available building. About 80% of all projects that go to the Department of Commerce looking for a place to locate ask for a building first. If you don't have a building, very often you are not included in further site searches. So it was very important to the county to start a speculative building program. Remember when we were talking about CAS, we were in a situation in 2006, 2007 where we didn't have any available buildings. So again, we were missing out on 80% of the projects that were looking. We also were in a situation where, again, we didn't have any sites that were larger than 18 acres. So there were just a lot of projects we were not seeing. So the speculative building program was started, and it was really interesting how the funding came in place for this particular program. So the county owned a building up north of town that had really been purchased for pennies on the dollars, and we were able to sell that building. And we realized, and this is the proceeds from the sale, $625,000 just from the proceeds of the sale of that building. And then we were able to put together some loans and some grant funds to be able to build our first speculative building. So this is the spec building before. In 2011, we purchased that speculative building. They were located in the skating rink behind Winsboro. They needed to expand. They needed additional space, and they were looking for something out, building out in an industrial park. Had we not had this building, Elite ES would have moved out of the community, and they would have taken 40 jobs with them. As a result of us having this building, we gave an additional $2.5 million investment and an additional 60 jobs from that project. So sort of the good news, bad news is we sold the building, right? So we moved in, but then we didn't have the building available. When the council voted to fund the first speculative building, the vote was that when that building sold, another building would be built. The council's position was that it didn't want to be in a position of not having available buildings that it could control to be able to bring in jobs and investment. So we immediately began paying for a second speculative building. And in 2012, we put in a 75,000 square foot speculative building in the Walter Mountain Industrial Park. Enor Corporation would not have located in Fairfield County had it not been for this building. And that's for the other benefit of having a speculative building in your communities. Very often, you'll have a prospective client visit because you have the building. The building might not exactly fit their needs, but they've been to your community. They like what they see. They like the accessibility. And then very often, you can either find something else or they'll build greenfield, permanent greenfield site. Again, Enor, they came in specifically to look at this building. It didn't meet their needs, but there was another building in the community that worked for them. So that's a project that just would not have shown up development, we talked about product development. Infrastructure development was the other leg of that stool from the planning stages. We'll bring Bill Warren up here in a few minutes to talk a little bit more about infrastructure development. So I'm going to take us back to, again, our format here, the past, present, and future. So let's get back to talking about the past here. So 2012, 2013. Well, this is the time that we really start seeing as starting to climb out of this recession. And there are so many businesses that held their breath for many, many years that just did not move forward with any kind of capital expansions because of the situation the economy was in. So there was a lot of pent-up demand out there. And we started seeing just a flurry of activity in 2012. And because Fairfield County had positioned itself during the downturn, and since we had a new industrial park with large tracts that had all the due diligence done, we had the Walter Brown Industrial Park with the master plan, the due diligence, and the spec